lovelies. So, another tiny little miniature today. Tiny little miniature. And that is the frame. Let me see if I'm in camera. So this is a little tiny 6x6 frame that we're going to use today. And I've marked a piece of card. I just used the glass to mark it, so I put that away now. And what I did was I just put a little bit of glue, going to be a Seascape. I put a little bit of glue, PVA or Elmer's if you're in America. So I put a little bit of sand on it from the beach. So if you can't get beach sand, just use builder's sand or something like that. So that's going to be the beach. And I'm going to have a very, very small, thin line of sea. That's going to be the sea. And then big sky. As usual, always do big skies. So there we are. So I'll tape it down so that it doesn't take the colours I'm using. I'm using cerulean blue, ultramarine blue, burnt umber black, burnt sienna black, burnt umber, burnt sienna and yellow ochre, and of course cream. Right, so let me start. There. I'll take those. I need a brush. Just a sec. So I thought in this one, yeah. So I want a very, very pale sky in this one. So I'll use some cerulean with it. I always add a touch of black because I like the grey, like a blue grey. Love it. And cream. I also like sort of lavender, but today I might add that. But let's start with this. Lovely grey blue. Just go off the, let me just, well, it's taped down anyway, so let's have a look. Okay. So you can go off the sides just to make sure that you get the whole thing on there. Nice. I'll put another coat on, I think, in a minute. Now, we'll use a darker blue, obviously, for the sea. So what I'll do there is, I'll just mix some ultramarine, black, and cream. I'll just put a tinge of yellow ochre in it to make it a blue-green. Let's try that. Nice and dark. There. Go off the card. Now I'm using acrylic on card, like I always do. I never use oils. I always use acrylics because I'm allergic to oils. But my paintings look like oils because of my secret weapon. Right, that's that. Keep the brush for the blue. Okay, Now, this is bone dry because I did it a few hours ago. That's sand. So what I'll do now is I'll add a few. Oh. There. I'll add some different colours to the sand. I'm just dabbing on. I've got some of that dark on my brush, look. I'm dabbing on the burnt sienna, the burnt umber. Just use your fingers as well. And try and keep as much, because I want to try and keep as much sand on there as possible. If you scrub it, you scrub your sand off. So, get some of that as well. Put some of that in there. Cream, that is. Now, I've gone off the marks of the painting. It doesn't matter. It's that way you get, you know, a nice coverage. There. Let's see what that looks like. I might do a bit of black in there. Blend it. Dab it in with your fingers. If it's too much, just get a baby wipe and take it out like this. There. Might put a few lights in that in a bit. There. No, that's nice. Right. Okay. That's probably dry, so I think I'll go in. Go in with that. Right, I'm going to try a bit more royal blue. So I'll use the, let's try a bit more royal blue there. Nice. Right. Okay. It's nice. So far, so good. Make sure you're in view. I get in big trouble if you're not. Okay. Right. I'll just dry that quickly. I'm going to take a little bit of crimson and black and cream and make a pink, a nice antique rose pink. I want a sort of antique pink, not a bright baby pink or a vibrant pink. I want that colour of pink. And just dab it in here and there. There. And just soften that. There. Right, that's quite nice. Put a bit more. There, should be okay. Right, now I am going to use let me get a small brush. I'll just put in, put the trips there, coming down like this. There, nice. Okay, when I get the white in there, it'll look okay. Right, I'll get my white and put in some surf. That's nice. Let's put that there. Okay, I'll use it. Okay, right. Let's put this in again. It's not quite dark enough or big enough. There. For the rocks and the cliffs. Okay, look at this. Right, yeah. Let's put in some dark blue here, which I like. Mix the two together. Now on the horizon, I think I'll use some of that. Ooh, can't use that. On the horizon, I'll take some pink. Some of that rose pink, some yellow ochre, and some cream. And if I don't like it, we can go over it. That's that. Whoops, a daisy. It's alright. You know what? I just scraped onto the white there, and I'll show you when it's dry what you can do. Just let it dry. There, it's quite nice. It's an unusual colour really, but oh, there you go. That's alright. There, it's quite nice. Okay. Right, let's have a little bit more dark in this. Let's get some atmosphere going. Not that dark, but not that much darker. So I'll add a bit of black to it to make it darker. There. There. Right. Okay, that's got to dry. There's no doubt in my mind at all. Let's just try it. There. Now, I'm going to go minimalist, I think, today. Which I don't often do, but hey. There. It's quite nice. Get some low cloud there. There, sort of. You want some nice shapes, like that. Now that's minimalist for me, to be honest. There. I might do that pink. Can always go over it if I don't like it. You know, the horizon, a little bit more pink. Let's see what we've got. Oh, oh dear. Oh yeah, there you go, see. Now, that's quite nice. I think I'll leave it while I'm ahead. I like that. Very minimalist. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into that sky a little bit more. And I'm going to make it, I'm going to use cerulean blue, black, touch of black to make a nice grey. And then I'm going to use a bit of, hang on, a little bit of crimson red. Let's see if I can find some. A little bit of crimson. And it's going to make, I want to make a lavender colour, which is my favourites really. Let's do lavender. If it doesn't work out, we can there. Yeah, we can just change it, obviously. Obviously. So, I just want to make a beautiful lavender. Let's put some in and see what it's looking like. Looking a bit pink. So I'll just keep it in that. Oh, what's going on here? There. I'll go back to cerulean. And of course I've got the lavender on my brush, so, you know, it's going to be all kinds of interesting things going on here. There. I don't want to see any paper through this. My pet hate. Canvas and paper showing through. Pet hate. Okay. There. That's nice. Right, I'm going to go absolutely crazy bonkers and use a bit of white in the cloud. So I need a brush that is very clean, which is this one here. And with white gone, I just do some highlights with white. See what it looks like. There. There. And it's showing up against the cream, see? It's quite subtle really, but Did a little bit there. Right. Okay. Right, now the next thing is, if I can find my palette knife, which I can't. So I'll try this one. Try it. You need a sharp palette knife for this, palette knife. So I'm just scraping the paint off this one. When the paint builds up, the palette knife is not sharp enough. So I'm going to put in a tiny, tiny lighthouse in this one and hope that it works on those rocks right there. Could use it. I could use there. Could actually use a brush for that. Anyway, let's try it. There. There's a lighthouse. And we might as well go the whole hog. It's the wrong palette knife, but I'll try it. Put in a couple of boats. It's not a good palette knife, is it? Why don't I try this one? I usually use a tiny little one, and I've taken it in for cleaning, but that's okay. There's one. That's two. That's two. Right, now I'm just going to get a knife, take out a bit of paint. This is a craft knife, this. Oh, let me use the back of it so it doesn't cut anything. And just to fill in again that little bit there, tiny bit. Right, it's not bad. I'm on better shape for that lighthouse, so I'll end up. Yeah. Let's make the lighthouse with a sort of thing attached to it, you know. There. Oh yeah, nice. You could even put a bit of green up there if you wanted to. Dark green. I'll try it. You want yellow, really. You want a nice yellow, I'll get one. Tiny little seascape. I've just added some yellow, some black, some cerulean and some ultramarine. And I'm just going to put it on top of the cliffs here like this. It's hardly visible, but I know it's there. There. make your cliffs irregular shapes, like lumpy, okay? There. Make some lumps in your cliffs, there. Blend it in a bit. There you go, it's just given that slight green. Now, I said I would show you what to do if you, like I smudged this here, didn't I, earlier? Remember? Whatever. Right. So, you just get a knife and scrape it. And it exposes, it'll expose the blue underneath as well, slightly. Just here and there. There. Just, you know, so it's not so... If you go a bit mad, you can just go over it, can't you? As long as you don't cut through anything. Right, let's see what this looks like framed. Let's see. Put the frame on it. Of course, you'll only get a section of it because I went over it, didn't I? Something like that. Maybe. I think I can afford to highlight those clouds a bit more in the white, possibly. Let's get that brush here. In the white. There. Just a little bit. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah. There. That's because my brush is a bit thick. There, that's better. Right, let me put the oh yeah, lovely. Let me put the little frame on it and I'll come right back and show you. Okay, so that's the finished painting. Hope it's not too glary. I've got the glass in there. And I think it's an adorable little seascape and a very easy seascape for beginners. Again, I'm doing a little series of paintings for beginners, very small like this. Now this is only 6 by 6. This frame is small, but it's cute as anything. And there we are. When you do this, you just have to make sure you don't get any loose sand that comes off in the painting, and you know, just scrape it a little bit to make it so that it's not coming off. So there we are. So that's the end of that little video. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, it would be lovely, as usual, if you would like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to have all kinds of different art projects coming to my channel soon, all kinds of different things, but most of you like the seascapes and landscapes best, I know that, but I like a bit of a variety as well. So there we are. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will like, share and subscribe to my channel. The channel can be supported by super thanks, And with that, I'll say bye for now. And as always, love from Cornwall.